Barnes is on Teams and has conduct of the Berladyn matter, number 2. And
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, Your Honor. Gail Barnes, I appear as counsel for the Provincial Crown. This is calling the matter of Berladyn. He's on the phone.
Great. Now, Mr. Berladyn, can you identify yourself?
I am Daniel John Berladyn, yes.
Your Honor, what happened was the accused was to have appeared before the court a couple of weeks ago on the 6th of June and did not appear. It was basically for a trial confirmation hearing. At that time when I appeared, I applied to adjourn the trial on the basis that I had been retained by the Crown to do a Supreme Court matter in Chilliwack, which was scheduled for those trial dates. The adjournment was granted. That trial in Chilliwack has been not really adjourned. We might be leaving those dates open for some pretrial applications. That hasn't been confirmed. In any event, the trial was adjourned, and now this is at a fixed date place. So I'm just wondering whether, I guess, the accused still wishes to represent himself, still wishes to proceed and not dispose of this matter. So that's where we are now.
All right, so today's application set for, we're dealing with, was there an Crown's application for a warrant? Is that?
No, what happened was because the accused did not appear last time, I didn't want to ask for a warrant. Judge Priolos adjourned it. I wrote him a letter, and obviously, pursuant to that letter, the accused is now appearing today.
All right, that's fine. Okay, so Mr. Berladyn, you have the right to have counsel represent or assist you. Have you considered that, sir?
Have I considered having counsel represent my person?
Yes. Or do you wish to have a lawyer represent you? How about that? It's your choice.
Since the day I walked into this courthouse, I have stated that I represent myself, and every single time I am asked if the system tries to force lawyers upon my person. Anyways,
lawyers are, they're skillful. They have knowledge of the criminal law and the court process, and they have a different set of experiences that might be of assistance to somebody who is appearing in these courtrooms. So
yes. If they were working for my person, under my control, under my direction, that's not what happens in this system. I've seen it too many times. And aside from this, we can go back into November, where I've been stated before the courts here that I do not have the resources to sustain my biological existence, and then this has been taxed upon my person. In the winter, right. my teeth were falling out while we're adjourning these cases. It's just we're gonna go here. I'm going to make a statement here. I was going to make a statement here, if I may. And it's because I'm a little bit disorganized this morning, but I'm Canadian, Ukrainian. I've always identified as Ukrainian. These actually are matters in regards to Ukraine. In regards to my friend in Ukraine, I don't want to start crying on you because I get upset with her. She lives 13 kilometers. She lives 25 miles from the Russian border, and she's under severe strain. These matters tie right in with that. They tie right into my natural right to speak. They tie right into fixing the policing, medical, and judicial system for everybody in existence and yet to come. There's so much involved in this, and I can't even support my own biological existence. And your Crown Counsel here doesn't understand what that means. So I cannot even support my own biological existence, and I'm expected to provide defense on top of this. And it wouldn't matter if I did have a lawyer, because I still have to organize as has been already stated, I have to organize the facts. I have to gather my information on my end and organize it. And I can't do that when I'm continually collapsing biologically, because I do not have the resources to sustain myself. You are all paid to be here at the courtroom. I am not paid. I've been abused this way for nearly 10 years, nearly a decade. I've lost $1 million in wages, in income. These charges here, these charges here have wiped out the last bits of livelihood, employers, professional contacts, my means of livelihood. Just everything I was able to salvage. This little charge is this little what do you want to call this? This I'm sorry for my this what do you call this? I'm sorry, but this court case, these charges since my arrest have wiped out everything I've been able to salvage. So if I can say something, I do not wish to have a lawyer represent my person. Yes.
All right, sir. We're going to move forward, and we've got to set new dates. And there are two complainants that have come forward. There's an allegation that they had, as a result of certain incidents that occurred in March and in March of 2023, that they have reason to fear for their personal safety. And this is the process, and there is going to be a hearing on it, and it's going to go through an orderly process where you can certainly represent yourself and defend it. So we've got to get it on track, and that's what we're going to do.
So just to clarify something.
Mr. Berladyn wishes to represent himself, and that's his choice. So that is. So what are we going to do in terms of setting dates, and how much time do we need?
I'm going to suggest we set a date, one day, Your Honor, unless Mr. Berladyn says he's going to call witnesses.
All right. And how many Crown witnesses as far as?
I believe there's, I'm sorry, Your Honor, I believe there's two. I'll just double check that.
So the two complainants and potentially a police witness?
Sorry, Your Honor, I should have, sorry, Your Honor, I don't have that handy. I would set it for the same amount of time that was previously set. I think it was set for 2 days last time, Your Honor, for August 7th and the 8th. So I'm going to suggest 6th and 7th, suggest 2 days.
All right. Okay, Mr. Berladyn, the Crown's proposing that we proceed with trial dates on August 6th and 7th. So those days are still standing as far as?
No, they were struck.
Okay, and are these new dates that are available, or are we looking for brand new dates?
We're looking for new dates.
Okay.
So today was just to make sure the accused showed up because he didn't show up on June the 6th. So I sent him a letter, and that's why he's here today. So now this needs to go over for a fixed date.
All right.
May I provide some input here?
Yes, Mr. Berladyn.
Okay. There's two things here. One is I've explained that I'm a Ukrainian Canadian. I'm paternally Ukrainian. I've always identified as Ukrainian. Justin Trudeau states Canada saves. Okay, supporting Ukraine as long as it takes. And I'm sorry to say this, and I'm sorry to do this, but this is going to take for my person to provide appropriate defense and have an appropriate judgment based on the actual facts of the matter, and not lies and misrepresentations put forward by the police narratives. This is just going to, on my end, this is just going to take as long as it takes. Canada, and if I could just say something else here, Canada was founded upon principles that recognize the supremacy of God, and then the rule of law. God comes before Canada. These people seem to have a fear of God, fear of His truth. So if I could just go on here, these are medical issues for me. These are medical issues. These are medical issues for my person because you're damaging my health daily with these processes until I can get these facts organized. And if I can't biologically sustain myself, then I cannot organize my facts. So this is just going to take as long as it takes. That's the way it is.
No, it carried on long enough. That's that. 2 days. I'm going to carry on. We're going to set this matter for a 2-day trial. That should be ample time for the Crown to complete its case and for you to present your submissions, cross-examine the witnesses, and call defense evidence, if you wish.
I just explained to you that I need time to organize my facts, and I cannot biologically support myself.
Well, you have these matters. All court participants have to move forward. Mm-hmm. You have these charges have been outstanding since April 20th, 2023. We're into 2024.
Yeah, Well, we're actually what we're into. We had police officers that have asked to be charged with attempted murder of my person and gross negligence, coming to my home where they've been repeatedly instructed not to come. Now we're past that. We're into genocide. That's what we're actually into. We're into genocide. Do you understand?
Okay, so Your Honor, I'm not sure what the process is now for to fix a date, whether I do it by email or what in this jurisdiction. I'm not sure. Or if there's a
I'll set this down for a fixed date just to confirm the hearing dates. If you want to pick any day, any Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday, we can have it put into HR1 just to confirm the date. We may be able to do it by requisition, but that would require Mr. Berladyn to sign it off.
Okay, I'm not familiar with, every jurisdiction's different. Some of them have JCM video lists and so forth. So I send my dates into the JCM, is that right?
You can reach out to the judicial case manager by email. You can get a date, confirm it on the record, and I'll just set another short appearance date. What date would work? Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday. This would be a very brief appearance, Mr. Berladyn. You can appear by telephone if you wish, and I'll let you know what date that's going to be. And it would be at 10 a.m. Since Mr. Berladyn is self-represented.
I'm going to suggest 10 o'clock in the morning on July the 4th, please.
All right. Okay, so your next court date, Mr. Berladyn, you can either come in person or you can appear by telephone or by video. July 4th, which is a Thursday. It would be a brief appearance to confirm the trial date.
May I please? May I have?
For HR1.
So we're in HR1 then, Your Honor?
Yes, that would be the location. Mr. Berladyn, very quickly, what is it, sir?
May I please have contact information for the JCM for the case manager?
You can provide your dates to Ms. Barnes by email, and she'll coordinate that through the case manager.
My email is on the Law Society website, Your Honor. So Mr. Berladyn can contact me by email by virtue of the Law Society website, which has my email, and then I will forward his dates to the JCM.
So I am logistically overburdened. I provided my email in his telephone conference verbally. May you, Ms. Barnes, please, just for expediency, state your email address.
To reach out to me by email, and those are all the matters I have in this courtroom.
May I have your email address, please?
It's on the Law Society website, Mr. Berladyn.
May I have your email address, please? That's not the answer.
Ms. Barnes can also send you an email, and she can write you a letter and confirm what the dates are. And then you have to be in court. You have to appear on July 4th, 10 a.m. HR1 on that date, and it'll be to confirm your 2-day trial.
Your Honor, my email address for Mr. Berladyn's benefit was on the letter that I sent to him dated June the 12th.
All right,